there! Welcome to installment number 5 of the OD Diaries. Now, as this is the 5th installment, I thought it's finally time for me to explain a bit more about why I'm doing this. As I've said in previous installments, I have a medical odor disorder. What that means is that no matter what I do, I will always smell bad to people. It has nothing to do with how clean I am or anything like that. It's entirely to do with a medical issue that causes me to smell. I can take 8 or 9 showers in a day and still smell. Now, in later years, I've learned to control it through some other means once I learned what odor disorders were and how they happen and that kind of thing. So I do have the ability to keep it under control for short periods of time, such as to go to a movie or to go grocery shopping or things of that nature. But I want to talk to you a bit about my story growing up and why I feel it's so important for everyone to know about this and to keep it from happening to other people, especially kids. So, in this installment, I want to talk a little bit about preschool. Because when I was 4 years old or so in preschool, it's the first time that anybody ever told me I smelled bad. Now, in my preschool, I had a teacher named Paula, and there was another teacher named Linda. And I wasn't in Linda's class, but Linda's and Paula's classes both had nap time at the same time. So one day at nap time, I was laying on my cot and I couldn't sleep, so I was sort of pretending to sleep. And I heard Linda talking to Paula and saying things like, "I can't believe you can deal with her, and what am I going to do when you leave, and I can't believe you're moving away," and things of that nature. And Paula was saying, "Well, she's really very nice, and once you get to know her, it'll be okay," and things like that. And Linda is talking about one of the kids in Paula's class, clearly, and there's only a few girls in Paula's class. And then they said my name. Now, when they said my name, I didn't know what to do. I just had no idea what to say or what to do, so I just kept pretending to be asleep. And I wondered the whole rest of that day and through the night, I wondered what I did wrong, because they really didn't say. The next day, I went to preschool and I was being transferred to Miss Linda's class because Miss Paula was leaving. And in Miss Linda's class, they were doing finger painting. So they were doing finger painting in this little kitchenette area. And around the corner from that, they had a little area with a large fish tank and a little step that you could sit on in front of the fish tank. Well, Linda sat me down on the steps to talk to me, and she asked me if my mother gave me a bath every day. And I thought that was a really strange question to be asking a 4-year-old. But I said yes, because she did. And Miss Linda said, "Well, do you know that you smell like Mr. Frank's fish here?" Now, Mr. Frank was her husband, and it was his fish tank. And she said to me, "Smell him." So she had me lean over the fish tank and sniff the fishy water. And I sat back down after that, and I said, "No, I don't." And she said, "Yes, you do." And I stood up, and I stomped my foot for emphasis, and I said, "No, I don't." And she said, "Yes, you do." And after about a minute of this, she said, go back to finger painting. So I did, but I went home that night and I threw such a fit that my parents never made me go back. But I didn't tell them why I was throwing a fit, because at 4 years old, what was I going to tell them, honestly? I mean, it was ridiculous for me to tell them that my preschool teacher told me I smelled like a fish. But nevertheless, that's what happened. And so, in the next installment, I'm going to tell you a little bit more of my story, and I hope that you'll stay with me, and as it goes on, I'm going to give you some more stuff that I learned through the years. Medical stuff, and stuff about people in general. And I hope that it helps you in whatever aspects of your life, whether you have an odor disorder, or know somebody who does, or just happen to stumble upon this video. I hope that everything I tell you can be of some help to you in your life in some capacity. So stay tuned for the next installment, please, okay? Thank you.